99% of drivers will never touch the one car setting that could save their life. It is buried in a menu most owners never open. The dealer never showed you. Today, I am walking you through 14 hidden car settings most drivers never touch. Some will save you thousands. One could save your life. The most important is saved for the very end. Do not click off early. Setting number 14, Power Window One Touch Programming. You roll the window down, and when you try to pull it back up in one motion, it stops halfway. You have to hold the button the rest of the way. Most drivers assume the window motor is dying. Here is what the dealer will not tell you. Your one-touch programming has been wiped out, and you can reset it yourself in about 10 seconds with no tools. Every modern power window has a memory setting that learns where the top is. When you disconnect your battery, replace a fuse, or let the car sit for weeks, that memory gets erased. Here is the fix. Pull the window switch up and hold it for 3 full seconds after the window stops at the top. Then push the switch all the way down and hold it 3 more seconds. Your window remembers its full range and one touch is back. Here is the kicker. A dealer will charge between $80 and $120 to do this for you, claiming it needs a diagnostic tool. It does not. This 30-second fix works on almost every car built in the last 15 years. But this next setting could keep your headlights from blinding every driver in front of you. Setting number 13, Auto Headlight Sensitivity Threshold. You are driving home at dusk, the road is darkening, oncoming cars already have their headlights on, but yours are still off. You assume the sensor is broken. Here is what they never realize. There is a menu setting that controls when those headlights trigger, and most cars ship with it set to the latest, dimmest threshold. Open your vehicle settings, usually under lighting or exterior, and look for auto headlight sensitivity. You will see options like early, normal, and late, or sometimes low, medium, and high. Set it to early or high, and the headlights kick on noticeably sooner as the sun drops. This matters. Fatal crash rates roughly triple after dark, and dusk is the deadliest stretch while eyes are still adjusting. At twilight, a car without lights is nearly invisible. Here is the irony. Factories ship cars with sensitivity dialed down on purpose. It saves a few minutes of LED runtime per day and protects warranty claims on expensive housings. You pay the safety cost, they pay nothing, but this next setting can have your car warm or cool itself before you even walk out the door. Setting number 12, Cabin Preconditioning Timer. You step outside on a freezing morning, fumble for your phone, and tap Remote Start. Then you wait 5 minutes for the cabin to warm up. Here is what the manufacturer never advertises. Most modern vehicles with a connected app have a timer that automatically starts the climate system at the same time every weekday. Open your manufacturer app, find scheduled preconditioning, and set a departure time of 7 in the morning. The car will start warming or cooling itself 10 to 15 minutes earlier. By the time you walk out with your coffee, the cabin is at temperature, the seats are warmed, the defroster has cleared the windshield. But here is the twist. Most factory apps default this feature to off. Schedule weekdays only, and the car skips weekends automatically. No wasted fuel, no wasted range, no morning where you climb into a cold cabin again. This next setting fixes one of the most stressful things about modern highway driving. Setting number 11, Adaptive Cruise Following Distance. You are on the interstate using Adaptive Cruise. Every 30 seconds, another car cuts in front of you, and your cruise slows to rebuild the gap. Then more cars cut in. Here is what the manual buries. Your following distance is fully adjustable, and most cars ship with it set to the maximum. Look for a button on your steering wheel showing a car icon with vertical bars behind it. Tap it, and the gap reduces a level. Most adaptive cruise systems offer 4 settings ranging from a short follow of about a half second up to 2.5 seconds. Here is the catch. The shortest setting is dangerous and heavy braking. The second from shortest is what most safety experts recommend. It leaves enough room to react and stops the constant cut-ins. Most drivers never touch this button. The default is the longest gap, designed to protect the manufacturer from liability, not to make your driving smoother. This next setting changes how the car responds to every input you give it. Setting number 10. Setting number 10, Drive Mode, Individual Customization. Your car has a drive mode selector, Sport, Eco, Comfort. You probably pick one and forget. Here is what most owners miss. There is usually a fourth option called individual or custom. It lets you mix and match every component into one personal profile. Open the drive mode menu, scroll past the presets and find individual. Inside, you can set throttle response, steering weight, transmission shift behavior, adaptive, suspension stiffness if equipped, and climate aggressiveness. Want sharp throttle, soft suspension, and a quiet exhaust? Build it in 2 minutes. Here is the kicker. Sport mode burns more fuel because it holds gears longer. Eco dulls the throttle, which hurts when you actually need to accelerate. Custom keeps what you want from each and drops what you do not. The factory presets are tuned for showroom test drives. Sport mode feels exciting in a parking lot demo and is exhausting in commuter traffic. Build your own profile once, and you will not switch back. This next setting could save you a flat tire or worse. Setting number 9, TPMS recalibration. The tire pressure warning light comes on every cold morning. Your tires read fine on the gauge. The warning will not clear. Here's the part nobody mentions. Your tire pressure monitoring system has a recalibration button, and 90% of drivers never touch it. When the temperature drops 30 degrees, tire pressure can fall 3 to 4 pounds per square inch overnight. The TPMS still holds the old baseline, so it screams at you. The fix is to inflate to the door jamb spec, then reset. Look for a TPMS button under the dash or in the glove box, or a reset option in your settings. Press and hold until the warning clears. Here's the truth. Most drivers either ignore the light or pay a tire shop $50 to clear it. The reset takes 10 seconds. A tire that is 3 pounds underinflated wears the outer edges noticeably faster, costs you fuel, and raises your blowout risk. The reset is free. The damage from ignoring it is not. This next setting changes how heavy your steering wheel feels. Setting number 8, steering effort weight. You drive your spouse's car or a rental, and the steering feels completely different, heavier or lighter than you are used to. Most drivers assume cars just steer differently. Here is what they will not advertise. Almost every car built in the last decade has electric power steering that lets you change how heavy the wheel feels with a menu setting. Open your driving menu or steering sub-menu. You will see options like Comfort, Normal, and Sport. Comfort gives you light steering, easy in parking lots. Sport adds resistance for a more connected highway feel. Here is the part that gets you. Many trucks and SUVs ship in the heaviest setting because it makes them feel substantial during a test drive. After 50,000 miles with a heavier wheel than you actually want, your shoulders, grip, and forearms all suffer. Switch to Comfort for city driving or Sport for long highway hours. 2 minutes of menu setup saves a decade of low-grade fatigue. This next setting saves your eyes from headlight glare every night. Quick favor before we get to the heavy hitters. If any of these settings have changed how you think about your car, hit the like button. Your like tells the algorithm to push it to drivers like you. Thanks. Setting number 7, wiper sensitivity adjustment. It is drizzling. Your wipers either fire off every 2 seconds and squeak across a barely wet windshield, or they sit there doing nothing while drops accumulate. You hate them either way. Here is what most drivers ignore. The wiper stalk has a sensitivity dial built right into it, and almost no one rotates it. Look at the wiper stalk on the right side of your steering column. You will see a small ring or thumb wheel near where your fingers rest. Rotate it one way, the intermittent delay shortens. The other way, the wipers wait longer between sweeps. On rain-sensing wipers, the same dial controls how aggressively the sensor responds. Here is the kicker. The factory default sits dead center, which is wrong for most weather. In light drizzle, you want the longest delay. In heavy rain, the shortest. The setting drivers complain about every time it rains is the one they could fix in less time than reading this sentence. This next setting saves your engine on the coldest morning of the year. Setting number 6. Setting number 6, heated seat auto on with cold start. It is 20 degrees outside. You start the car, sit on a freezing seat, and reach down for the heated seat button. Then you forget to switch it off when the cabin warms up. Here is what the brochure left out. Many modern cars with heated seats have an auto-on setting. that engages them when the cabin is cold and shuts them off once you no longer need it. Open your seating or comfort menu and look for heated seat auto operation. Some cars tie this to the heated steering wheel and heated mirrors too. Enable it once, and below a set cabin temperature, your seat warms up before you even buckle in. Here is the irony. This feature is often disabled from the factory because it draws extra load on cold starts and slightly hurts the fuel economy numbers reported on the sticker. Your comfort takes a back seat to their marketing. This next setting could save another driver from a head-on collision. Setting number 5, headlight aim leveling. Other drivers flash their high beams at you. You assume they are jerks, or you load up the trunk for a road trip. Your headlights now point at the sky, and you cannot see the road. Here is what nobody checks. Many cars have a headlight aim dial right by the steering column. Look near your dashboard or headlight switch for a small wheel marked with a headlight icon and numbered positions, usually 0 through 3. 0 is for an empty cabin. Higher numbers compensate for cargo by lowering the beam angle. With a heavy load, the rear drops, the front rises, and your headlights aim at the eyes of every oncoming driver. Here is the kicker. Many cars leave the factory with the dial set to 1 or 2 instead of 0, even with nothing in the trunk. Your headlights are pointed too high right now, blinding people without your knowing. Set it to 0 when alone. Bump up by 1 for every 2 passengers or 50 pounds of cargo. This next setting links your seat memory to the exact key in your pocket. Setting number 4, memory seat profile linked to key fob. You and your spouse share a car. Every swap, you spend 30 seconds resetting the seat, mirrors, and steering wheel. You both have memory seat buttons on the door, but you never push them. Here is what the dealer never volunteers. Your key fob and seat memory can be linked, so the moment you unlock the car, everything moves to your saved position automatically. Open your vehicle settings and find driver profiles or key memory. Pair fob 1 with memory position 1 and fob 2 with position 2. Now when your spouse unlocks with their key, the seat slides forward, the mirrors angle in, the steering wheel tilts, and the climate jumps to their saved temperature. Here is the catch. Most cars ship with this disabled because the dealer is supposed to walk you through it during delivery. They never do. The same system can save radio presets, seat heater preference, and even drive mode. This next setting locks your car the moment you walk away. Setting number 3. Setting number 3, walk away auto lock. You park at the grocery store, grab your bags, walk away, and 10 steps later stop and ask, "Did I lock the car?" You walk back, press the fob, walk away again, then doubt yourself a second time. Here is what most drivers walk away from without knowing. Almost every car built since 2017 has a walk-away auto lock setting, and the factory default is off. Open your vehicle access or security settings, find walk-away auto lock, and turn it on. When your key fob crosses a set distance from the car, usually around 10 feet, the doors lock themselves. Mirrors fold in on cars with that feature. Some cars chirp twice to confirm. Here is the truth. Vehicles left unlocked are far more likely to be broken into. Walk-away auto lock removes human error entirely, you forget. The car remembers. This next setting brings back something the manufacturer quietly took from you. Setting number 2, lane keep assist intervention level. You drift slightly to avoid a pothole and your car yanks the wheel back into the lane. You drift to dodge debris, it fights you again. Most drivers do one of 2 things. They live with the interference or they turn lane keep off entirely and lose the safety benefit. Here is what they will not put in the brochure. There is a sensitivity setting that lets you tone down the intervention without disabling the system. Open your driver assistance menu, find lane, keep assist, and look for warning only versus steering correction plus a sensitivity option for early, normal, and late. Set it to warning only, and the car beeps or vibrates the wheel without grabbing it. Set sensitivity to late, and the system only triggers when you are actually leaving the lane. Here's the kicker. Insurance research shows lane keep features cut single vehicle run-off road crashes meaningfully, but only if drivers leave them on. The aggressive factory tuning is why so many turn the system off. Customize once. The car stops fighting you and you keep the safety benefit. And finally, the number 1 setting. Setting number 1, Drive away auto lock at speed. You stop at a red light in an unfamiliar part of town. Someone walks up to your passenger door, tries the handle, and it opens. Or you are on the highway and your child reaches over and pulls a door handle. Or you take a sharp turn and an unsecured door swings open. Here is what nobody outside engineering tells you. Almost every car built in the last 15 years has a setting that automatically locks every door the moment the car starts moving. The factory default is off. Open your vehicle settings, go to door access, and look for auto door lock. You will see options like off, lock when shifted out of park, or lock at 12 to 15 miles per hour. Pick one. The doors lock the second you start moving every trip. Here is the part that should make you furious. Carjackings that begin with an unlocked door at a stop happen thousands of times each year. Walkaway protects you when you are out. Drive away protects you when you are inside. 2 minutes, one toggle, and your car protects you from now until you sell it. This is the one setting 99% of drivers never touch, and now you are not one of them. That is 14 settings 99% of drivers will never touch. Drop in the comments which one shocked you the most. If even one of these saved you from a dealer charge or a close call, hit subscribe. We dig deeper than anyone on YouTube into the hidden side of car ownership, and your subscribe tells the algorithm to keep this content coming. If you want to see 20 more dealer secrets that save you thousands, click the video on screen now. Drive safe.